Good morning, you nappy-headed motherfuckers. That sounded real white. Good morning, you nappy-headed mother. That sounded super white. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. If I bring the bass down to my soul, or if I talk like this, I don't even know how to talk. Am I speaking? Estoy hablando. I don't even know what's my voice anymore. Well, do you know when you gotta talk like this, and you got to talk with words. You know, you know English. Tu sabes. Anyways, what's fucking today? The 22nd of March. It's the 22nd of fucking March. And you know what that means? It's the fucking hell bitch's birthday today. No other than my fucking mother. That little fucking cum slut. Just got off of work. I feel like I owe you guys a podcast. Listen, I want to apologize for all the fucking podcasts that I've been making. It seems like I've been just down this gloomy thing. I think my brain is like preset to like bullshit fucking depression mode. And I'm trying real hard to make it happy, but I'm not a happy person. And I'm trying to like work on that. So I'm going to try to pretend to be happy for y'all. So every little laugh, smile, whatever, joke, just so you know, there's a crying little girl behind it. Anyways, off to a good start. Yeah, man. So last podcast, I was pretty much not myself. I went through some shit. And I feel like I got my groove back for the most part. Yeah, just going through the waves here, living my life on repeat, pretty much going to work, come home, go to work, come home, go to work, come home, go to work, and you guessed it, come home. So I'm there. I'm here right now. I'm in my bed, butt ass fucking naked, just like day one. My hair is growing out. I look like a fucking puffball. Let's see. Trying to lose weight, trying to do my intermittent fasting again. You know, I already cut 3 pounds within a day, so not too bad. Titties. You know it's bad when you're laying on your side, right? And your titty somehow surpasses your chin. Man, I remember telling my brother-in-law that, like, the moment that I found out that I got fat is when I was driving one day and I hit a bump on the road and I felt my titties jiggle. And as soon as I felt that, I was like, yep, it's official. I'm lactating. So I'm here. Oh, man. I don't even know what to catch you guys up on. You know, yo, like, be honest with me, right? I would like if somebody messaged me on the emails. If you're like you're a new listener or like I don't even know you personally, I will personally love it if you guys message me on the emails. Which, by the way, let me look that shit up for y'all right the fuck now. All right, so you gotta go to Gmail or whatever you fucking email with, and my email is it's no apostrophe, just it's ITS whatever cast CAST at gmail.com. I would love it if you fucking message me there and just fucking ask me questions, bro, because I need questions. What do you guys prefer, really? Like, if I just, like, you know, upbeat You want some upbeat, you want some energetic podcast. That's gonna be like a little bit more tolling on me. I'm still trying to. I wish I was like back with my my hood friends, like, to be honest, because right now I'm speaking very white. I'm speaking proper English, right? For the most part, at least. Like, I feel like the way I'm speaking is like just like very suburban, and I have like feelings behind my words, and I don't know, it just makes me feel icky, just a little uncomfortable with my own voice, you know. But when I'm with my hood friends, I'm like deep a little bit. I like, hey, what's up, kid? Yo, my man's this, son. Yo, pause, motherfucker. Yo, remember when? Oh shit! Like, I like that energy better. But I don't got my manses no more. And no homo, all right? It's not what you think, all right? Any old school motherfuckers know what a manses is, okay? It's not your man's, it's your manses, all right? That's your nigga that fucking was there with you day one. You guys used to fucking steal bread from the store, making sandwiches and shit. Like, that's what you guys were doing, okay? You guys were in it together. In fact, your man's is your nigga that fucking will lie for you, okay? Your girl can call your man's up. It's like, oh, where's blah blah blah? Where's Devon? And it's like, oh, Devon was me, but we both know he ain't with you. But your man's will cover for you, and that's what it is. In fact, like, one of my mans is probably listening to this podcast right now, and I swear to God, like, if he had a girl and fucking call me up, and the girl's asking me questions about him, yo, I'm making that nigga sound like a superstar. Like, was he a politician? Like, yo, he was not just a politician, okay? He had foundations, okay? He opened a school for cancer kids, all right? Like it was crazy. And I'll cover for him because that's what you do. All right, but I had some people in my past that I thought was manses, and they'll snitch like a motherfucker. I was like, I don't even know how you raise your kids like that. I swear to God, sometimes I'll meet the kid and the kid will be soft, but the dad would be like an OG, and I don't get how you'd raised your kid to be a pussy. But whatever. Like, for me, like, I'm not saying I'm all hard and shit, but I am saying that, like, I can keep secrets because, I learned how to mind my business. Like, you can literally be robbing a bank in front of me. I'm just like, yo, just slip me a 20 and I'm out. That's it. I'm not even asking for all of it. Just a 20. I need lunch or some gas, something. But yeah. I'm over here fucking... What, man, I don't like that air. Fucking, as you guys know, I started with I fucking been working for my job for a month now. Congratulations to me. Pushing around old bitches, young bitches, fat bitches, skinny bitches, dusty bitches, wet bitches. Not like that. Like on stretchers and beds, and so far, it's not a bad gig. It's not. I will say this though. I fucking hate certain things. Now, you can say that about any job, but no, I'm talking about for people. Like, I hate certain people, but not because of them. It's because of certain things that they have going on. Let me explain. All right. So I had this fat motherfucker, right? Like, I'm talking about 350. Okay, like, he looked like he ate 2 Dodge Caravans, man. Like, this nigga had no circulation in his legs, like, all purple and all swollen. Like, the fat was collecting on top of the flat. There's no room for more skin. It's like his skin is cracking. It's like the fat's about to pour out. All right, and no circulation, and this guy is talking to me, and you can kind of tell when he's talking to you, like he's on the spectrum. That's the most polite thing I could say. He's on the spectrum for sure. And since he's on the spectrum, he just repeats a lot of the words he's saying. He talks like he's a comic book hero. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Anyways, I have no problem with that. I will entertain it. Yo, I will speak like a fucking superhero myself. I don't care. I'm friendly. However, soon as I got to his room, right, I gotta transfer this big fuck from a stretcher to a bed. And I don't know sure if you know what a transfer is, but it's not like okay, it's time for you to get up, which does happen, but most times not for me. No, I have to pull him. Okay, I have to pull him. All right, I almost gave out my fucking back that day. But that's not even the worst part. The worst part was this. I'm about fucking done, right? This guy left a nice little fucking puddle of piss right on the fucking stretcher for me to clean up. Perfect, right? Whatever. I didn't like it, but whatever. I cleaned it up because I'm a fucking man and that's my goddamn job. No. Then the next thing was that right in front of me, this motherfucker asked the nurses to pull his pants down, get this little plastic tray, like a little bin, and he has to take a shit. I had to watch and smell this motherfucking shit. I don't know if you ever smelled a shit from almost a small, sperm whale, like with no circulation to his legs, but that shit is ripe. Okay, ripe. I didn't like it. Okay, it made my stomach turn, my eyes tear, and my religion to be questioned. Okay, like I didn't know what to fucking do. But you know what? I walked out like a man from that room. I was like, all right, guys, I'm out of here. And then as soon as I closed that fucking door, I started gagging. I started like hyperventilating. It was not a pretty sight. I can't deal with shit, like actual shit. And I'm not talking about like dog shit, cat shit, whatever. I can deal with that. It's human shit I can't fucking deal with. I don't know. One of my pet peeves, at least. I don't know. Some people have fetishes, like some scat fetishes. You can look that shit up. People be eating shit, putting shit all over their body, fucking with shit. So there's another side of the spectrum there. But yeah, man, like that's pretty much my fucking job. It's just bringing people from point A to point B, and sometimes point C. Excuse me. Anyways, what was I gonna say? Man, you know what's funny though is that during the time I'm working, I'm literally thinking of funny ass shit to share on the fucking podcast with y'all motherfuckers. Some stories, some shit. And I don't know what it is. I draw a complete fucking blank. And I fucking said I was going to write shit down. But it's going to look awkward if I'm fucking writing shit down as shit is going down. You know? Anyways. What else could I say? Oh, another pet peeve of mine. I found out that there's a thing that I don't like, which is crusty ass feet, right? Sometimes when I transfer somebody, it's like I gotta pull them with this like special little cloth that is under people's backs. But if it's not there, sometimes I gotta take them by the bed sheets. Well, let's just say I gotta take this one guy from the bed sheets, and there's nothing but a pile of foot. Okay, at the end, it's like he made another foot with his foots. Like, it was amazing and disgusting at the same time. Like, I didn't even know how to explain it. Like, you gather all that fucking dust together and it makes another foot. I don't like no dusty feet. Okay, like, I don't even know how you get it that bad. Just dip your shit in some lotion. Okay, wait. If you're telling me you can't, like, bend over, all right, like, stand up. Drop some lotion to the floor, step in there. I don't know. Whatever you gotta do, just rub your shit in there. Cause that shit ain't cute. I don't know. Watch. All this is gonna bite me in the ass. All this is gonna bite me ass. One day I'm just gonna have a slip and fall, and then I'm gonna break my back or something, and I can't touch my feet, or I have to be the 300-pound guy who's shitting in a fucking tub or something. I don't know. Watch, because I talk all this shit now, but they do say the Lord has a sense of humor, and nobody told me if it was a dark sense of humor or not. But from my experience, it's pretty fucking dark. But it's okay. It is what it is. So kind of happy. Since I've been working, I finally did my very, very first fucking home shopping. So got some groceries, $300 worth of bullshit, because for some reason groceries is not what it used to be. Okay, in the fucking supermarket, I try to get a fucking mango. Can anybody guess what a fucking... You're wrong. It's fucking like almost $2 to $3 there, depending on the store. When did fucking mangoes become expensive? Okay, I remember mangoes was like 50 cents. Now you're telling me it's a fucking $2 or $3 for what? Who's eating all your fucking mangoes? I just want a snack. That's all it is. And damn me if how come, ain't that a bitch? How come the shit that is actually healthy, right? And the fucking shit that is like supposed to prolong your life and make you feel good, and readily you have to you just grow it on a fucking tree. You don't even gotta do shit but water it and maintain it. You're telling me that shit is more expensive than if I were to get a pack of fucking Twinkies? You know how many fucking chemical processes Twinkies have to go fucking through? You're telling me that's less expensive than if I were to get an apple that grows on a fucking tree? And it goes bad quicker than the goddamn Twinkie. So what the fuck? What am I paying for? It seems like food and cars are the complete opposite, right? The more simple it is, the more expensive. But for a car, the more shit that has in it, all right, the more expensive it is. It's weird. Speaking of cars, excuse me again. I'm sorry, guys. I don't mean to burp. I know it's disgusting. I'm sure you guys, I have a thing too. When I hear things like that, like digestive shit, I can't stand the sound of somebody chewing. I will legit fucking punch your fucking teeth in if I hear you chew. All right, I was broke up with my girl 3 times in one night because this girl loves chewing. Right next to me. I purposely leave a room and this girl will follow me. And she's like a little puppy dog. And she's like, I want to spend time with you. I'm like, that's fine. But fucking eat your food over there and then spend time with me. I'm sorry. I just can't stand chewing. I don't know what it is, but it's fucking gross. I have to have a TV on. I have to, it has to be a loud restaurant or something because I hate the sound of chewing. And I know some of y'all might use that against me, but if you're about that life, all right, if you're about the shits, all right, you want to squabble, then I'm ready. All right, it'll be fucking Tyson and Jake Paul and this bitch. Speaking of which, I want to go see that. I want to see the Jake Paul and Tyson fight. I haven't seen Tyson not really in his glory because I was a kid when the shit was hyped up. It was no interest in me. Now I know. I'm grown now, so I know what it means. And you know what? I think it's very important for me to see this fight. I think I owe it to myself. But where would I see it? Am I going to pay-per-view it at home, or am I going to go to a sports bar, That's what I want to know. I found this website, by the way. Looks like I can get Amazon shit for mad cheap. You got to bid on it, but I'm a spender. That's a bad habit I got. It's I love spending because I don't know. I guess I'm trying to fill a hole in my life that was never filled when I was a little boy. And I guess I didn't get too many hugs and maybe not enough kisses because I feel empty sometimes. And that's why I'm a monkey brancher. And by the way, monkey brancher is not, okay, I should just let you know right now, it is not a racial term. Okay, apparently it's actual real term to describe somebody who goes from one relationship to another. For example, because women actually known to do this more than men for this specific standpoint, because men would just straight up leave you. But women, they technically do this, right? Monkey branching, as a definition, is when a partner is currently in a relationship with another person. However, that partner does not want to be, like, it's not 100% fulfilled in that relationship, right? So what they do is that while they're in that relationship, they'll go ahead and look for another person. You know, have a one night stand, maybe go on a few dates, well, practically cheating. But once they feel like this is a secure thing, they'll leave their old relationship and just hop to the new one. And then they'll do the exact same thing for that relationship. You know? If that sounds like you, then you know what you is. And honestly, if I'm being real honest, I've done that. I've definitely done that. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if some of the people that I fucked over is listening right now. And listen, I'm a new man. I apologize. I know you're just sucking your teeth. Like, you're like, But I promise you, I'm a new man. I just don't have to prove it to you. Because I ain't fucking with you no more. I am fucking with a new bitch. And she is a bitch because she gets on my fucking nerves sometimes, but I love her. Speaking of which, I know I talk about my girl a lot. I know you guys are fucking annoyed by now of me saying how much I fucking love this bitch. But can you explain to me? I want to know if it's just an exclusive female thing or if other people like had similar experiences. But you ever like bring your ideas to a fucking girl? Like your ideas, right? Your ambitions or some thoughts, right? And you think it's like $1 million thoughts or maybe like some groundbreaking shit. And when you tell it to them, it's like they don't give two fucks. Because that's what I got. That's what I'm with. She don't give two fucks about anything I gotta say. It hurts a little bit. But nah, man, like, I don't know, man. I feel like I'm a little salty about this fucking relationship. It feels a little uneven, you know? Like, every time I got some shit I want to say, it's like, sounds like a you problem, buddy. But when she got some problems that she wants to tell me, she expects solutions. And I give her solutions, and guess what she does? She don't listen. She don't listen. I hope you guys don't hear this clicking. Like, if you guys do, I'm sorry. I'm going through the internet. I'm like talking to y'all, but I'm also like scrolling through shit. Well, goddamn, $72. That's a lot of money. Anyways, so yeah, as I mentioned before, that it's my mother's birthday, and I every year fantasize about the day that I don't have to do birthdays anymore. I just want to move so far where I am no longer contractually responsible for anybody's birthday. You know, like I'm almost in my 30s. I'm almost there. A couple years away. And it's creeping up on me. I'm afraid of it. I don't like that number because that's a new one, right? Like when you're 20, right? when you're 20, you're kind of like excited, right? Because it's like, oh shit, I'm fucking 20, son. Got one more fucking year and I could drink. I could fucking drink. And nobody fucking tells you how much those fucking drinks cost because you've been getting them for cheap because you've been sneaking them out of your fucking parents' liquor cabinet or like you were just at this friend's party and you just saw fucking beer and you just took one, right? It's cheap then, right? Because you ain't paying for it. But once you're a fucking adult and you 21, shit. In fact, I'm going to a restaurant tonight. It's called Fredster's, right? That's where we're going, over in Maitland, Florida. And I'm looking at the menu, and you guys can look it up too. I think, if I remember correctly, because I looked it up last night, that a fucking beer, my brother, a beer with a hard R, a beer, goddamn beers, was about almost $9, and I don't want like fucking $9. I can get a. Let's see. What can I get? I can get at least 3, right? Like $2 and blah blah blah. Yeah, I can get at least 3 at a Walmart, right? And I'm talking about a Miller Lite High Life fucking tall boy, which it's not my preferred beer. My actual preferred beer is a Stella Artois. I think it has great flavor. And if the fucking beer itself is about 56 degrees Fahrenheit, then we are straight. And I know you guys are thinking, oh, that's a little warm. I don't give a fuck. All right, that's my temperature. Fuck. And it's not actually that warm. 32 degrees is freezing. 56, that's cold. It's just not freezing cold. Anyways. Onward. So, here's that dead air again. Don't know what to talk about. My life is fucking boring. I fucking do the same shit every day. I fucking go to work. I come home. I get yelled at. And I go back to work. Alrighty. And I was going to share some more shit from my childhood, but that is always so goddamn depressing. And I don't realize it's depressing until it's too late. Because to me, childhood is childhood. Actually, speaking of which, I looked it up. I have this thing. I'm not sure if anybody else does. But let me show you how broken I am. Alright, so whenever I'm watching a movie, right, like a movie from my childhood, right, like I caught a glimpse at work yesterday of the ending to Finding Nemo, right? And when they're like fucking Nemo's reunited with his pops, and the bitches got caught by the net, they're just like, keep swimming, just keep swimming. And just recalling like earlier in that movie when Dory wanted to say all that bullshit. I don't know what it was, but I almost fell like crying, bro. I almost collapsed crying. Like, and the thing is that that's not the first time it happens. It's usually like when something is reminded to the core of my soul, right? Whether it's a movie or when I see the haka, right, from the Samoans, like that moves me. And by the way, I didn't know this, but like I'm not that far from Samoan apparently. But we'll get into that some other day. But yeah, when I see that, it moves me, and I catch myself. Don't get me wrong, I catch myself, but god damn it almost makes me fucking cry. And I always wanted to know what that was. Like, why do I feel like crying? Well, like, there's nothing sad about it. Why am I trying to cry? And I had to Google it, right? Because I can't afford therapy. But yeah, I was about to cry, and pretty much Google likes to say, well, maybe it's because you're being reminded of a simpler time in your life where things like made sense to you and how they were like perceived to you as being glorious. And when you became adult, you were actually introduced into the real world where you knew it was shit, and you realize you're in a shitty situation now. So good luck. And that's what Google told me. All that word from word, even in that accent right there. Whatever I just did, that's exactly how Google told me. And don't question it. God damn. I don't mean to sound rude here, but as much as I'm annoyed with my own chick sometimes, do you ever wish that this bitch had a fucking twin so you can just fuck her too? Like an identical twin, alright? You know how many times I asked to clone this bitch? Like, I need two of these bitches. Not because I love her that much. It's just I need stuff done around here too. Like I need two of these girls. Okay, one for fun and one for work. Okay. And she won't let me clone her. You know, it's funny in school that they teach you how to fucking clone, and we're not even allowed to do it. Like, it's illegal. It's so simple too. Like, I don't have the tools, don't get me wrong, but goddamn it, if it was legal, you'll bet your ass I'll invest in it. Okay. And what is it? I think it's illegal in like 6 out of the 7 continents. Last time I checked. Obviously, Antarctica ain't doing shit. But in case you guys forgot about cloning, I'm pretty sure you guys don't care. You know, you just take one sex cell and you take a non-sex cell and you just combine them. Usually the sex cell has to be an egg. Usually it has to be an egg. And now you grab a non-sex cell, right? So like a skin cell or a hair or whatever, but just a cell, all right? Something small. And you inject it into that sex cell, and you can incubate it inside the womb, or you can be a test tube baby, but eventually you will get yourself. You'll get an actual version of you, which is fascinating. And I would like to have my own twin, my own little clone, little mini me, so I can actually raise that motherfucker like how I needed to be raised. And I already know all my ins and outs. So let's see. I should probably warn them about the bad knees though. Say, hey, don't jump off a high shit. Even if you can do it in high school. Apparently it bites you in your fucking ass when you're close to your 30s. That used to be a game, bro. That used to be my shit. I used to like in high school, bro, like with my book bag and everything, I used to just pick stairs, right? Like I would just go 4 at a time, 8 at a time, 16, right, of the stairs, and I would try to jump from like the 16-foot step and just straight down to the floor and see if I can do it. And gosh darn it, I did. And I felt invincible because I didn't feel no pain. I bounced right back and I went to my class even faster. You know what? As I walk today, I feel some fucking pain in my goddamn knees, but it feels like if I just twist it just the wrong way at the right time, woo, bro, a bone is going to stick out. No doubt about it. Oh my God. But yeah, man, I don't even know who the fuck is listening to this podcast anymore. I wanna get the I think it's called the Podcaster. It's like this 100 and some change fucking device. I want to get that. It has some like cheesy ass music. I want to talk not like this, because I feel like this is program voice. This is my polite voice that I'm using. I don't know. I need some people that actually make me feel comfortable. And of course, you guys know that I have my sister and her husband here, and I'm comfortable with them. But the thing is that I don't want to get deep. Like, I feel like when they come on, we get deep about certain shit. All right. And apparently, I don't know. I can't fuck with my sister no more. Pause. But, because she went on the softer side of things. That's, I don't know. Somehow we were born and raised in some grimy ass fucking Brentwood shit, but somehow she became softer. And I don't know how that happened. I think when she went to fucking Florida, maybe she transitioned. She's one of them transgenders, but for hoodness. What do you call that? Transhooders? Transhooders? No, that's tits. Transhoodlums? I don't know. Transmissions. But yeah, man, she got softer. So like, I don't know. I remember like me and my brother-in-law, we were trying to test something out, right? Where we asked, like, on no fuck shit, right? We're not on no fuck shit. We just wanted to see. We were just conducting an experiment. But we pretty much had her hit on him, right? Her husband, as if like the husband is, just a typical girl, and she's like the dude, right? Because, it was like a social experiment pretty much. Because here's the thing. I always hear stories about women just like, oh, like, he's so ugly. Like, he really thought he can get me with that line, like that corny ass line, And the thing is that I don't think women truly appreciate the courage that it takes to approach a woman, right? To say hello, to say hi, you're beautiful today. Because that guy is actually taking a chance. Now, whether he gets rejected or not, that's still up to the woman, and that's fine. Like, it's rejection at the end of the day. But what's funny is that every woman, for the most part, that I dealt with, wants to be hit on in a unique way because they feel like they're unique. Most times they're not fucking unique. It's really hard to find somebody unique these days. But chances are, if you think that you should be unique and that you are unique, you're not fucking unique. Anyways, sorry to break it to you. So pretty much the social experiment was to see, if you don't like the way certain guys are hitting on you, how about you hit on, him, and see how it does in a real life situation, right? And pretty much asking her to, seal the deal, if you will. And it was hilarious. Because she was just thinking it was so simple. She came up to him and be like, "Oh, I think you're very beautiful today. I would really like it if we hung out," or some fucking fruity ass shit like that. And I gotta say, I gotta give it to him, because he didn't light up. He was like, "Ugh." Like, he just didn't give a fuck. He just acted like a girl anyways. It was like, yeah, no, I'm not interested. Like, and that's true, bro. Like, girls don't want no fruity shit. It's like, somehow you have to be like a good mixture of interesting, asshole, and desirable all at the same time. Not saying that you gotta be that way throughout the entire relationship, but definitely something that catches the ear and mind when you first approach a woman. And what I'm getting at is that we went a couple of rounds like this, right? She tried different methods. We tried giving her tips, and she's like, "Oh, it's not realistic." And let me tell you, it was pretty fucking realistic, okay? Women are fucking brutal with the goddamn rejections. And so she's pretty much, my sister almost broke down crying because she felt like we were picking on her. And I don't get that, because we were not trying to pick on her. It was just a social experiment. But yeah, no, I think it's interesting. And if I wish I would have recorded it. In fact, In fact, I wish we can do more segments like that on this podcast. I'm like me whipping out a camera, me having like a little bit of a talk show host vibes, a little bit, and playing some games. You guys will be listening to the games if you're on the podcast, or if you're on the YouTube channel, you'll be watching it. But goddamn, like, it's tough because I'm not gonna have guests for a while, right? Pretty much my sister and her mans, not manses, just mans, was they're on a budget, so they can't really see me as much anymore. And same here, like, I'm on a fucking budget now, because if I decide to go over there, then I'll go broke. It seems like every time I'm with them, I'm always spending money. Anyway, but no offense to them. I understand. There's a vibe going on. But yeah, no, tonight I'll be spending money for sure. Not a lot of money. A meal. Alright. This is going to be some fruity shit. This is going to be some gay shit that I'm about to say. So, no homo, and pause on events. But I think I'm going to order me a lemon drop tonight. Pause. But I don't know. I don't know what it is. Ever since that TikTok shit where that bitch ordered like 14 lemon drops and 3 buckets of oysters, whatever that shit was, I was like, what the fuck is a lemon drop? And I looked it up, and I was like, this shit sounds delicious. So I want to try it. I hope it tastes like a fucking lemon head, because that's my favorite candy. Well, at least one of them. God damn. All right, y'all. Well, like I said before, I can't really do full hours. I really wish I could, but I can't. So I think I'm gonna wrap up here while the iron's hot, because I think this is the longest I've ever spoke without too much dead air, and I'm gonna keep it that way. It's been 42 minutes. I still haven't slept. I need to sleep because I've been up all night. All right, I do the overnight, y'all. Remember, so everything that you hear now is just fumes, and that's it. But thank you for listening. And yeah, just write to me if you're still around this long. All right, y'all. Later.